Have you ever struggled on how to introduce yourself to a new team on a new project? I bet you do. That is why today we're going to talk about the ways on how to efficiently and professionally introduce yourself to a new team and how to put a soil for building professional relationships afterwards. If you're interested, then keep on watching. Welcome to my project management sandbox. My name is Kristina Kushner. I'm a PMP certified project manager with over 6 years of experience leading projects around the globe and 5 years of experience leading specifically IT industry projects. If you're interested in getting tips and tricks about project management and about the ways on how to efficiently lead IT projects specifically, make sure to subscribe, tap the notification bell, and we are getting started. So today we're going to talk about the ways to introduce yourself to a team. Definitely, this is something that a lot of project managers are facing during their career. Basically, during my years of career in project management, I've already polished the way on how I introduce myself to the new team. And today, I'm gonna share my secret formula on how to professionally introduce yourself and how to start building your professional relationships with the team from day one. Step number one, what you definitely want to do in advance is to prepare your speech. I mean your introduction speech. Definitely this is not gonna last forever, just maybe under 1 minute, but however, you need to know in advance what exactly you're going to tell to people, because definitely this is something that helps you give the very first impression about yourself and to set you up as a leader. That is why it is extremely important from day one to make it completely transparent. What is your approach? What is your methods? What are the methodology you are going to use? And what the team should be prepared for. Also, you would want to include some personal maybe information like hobbies. What sports do you like to do? What are you usually doing in your spare time? How do you spend your weekends? Definitely this is something personal, but you do not want to be distant from your team. You want to show them that you are a person too, and maybe you will find some common touch points. Maybe you like the same football team, or maybe you're visiting the same gym on weekends. Who knows? Tip number two. What you need to do is to create an opportunity. Definitely sometimes this could be a random chance to introduce yourself to the new team, but usually this is either a kickoff meeting on a project, or maybe you are being introduced specifically because you are entering the already active project. In any case, what I would recommend is either to introduce yourself in the very beginning of the kickoff meeting for the project, or to arrange this meeting, to arrange a specific occasion to get a chance to introduce yourself officially. Maybe to set up an individual meeting for about 5 to 15 minutes long to introduce yourself, to meet the team and to get to know each other. Tip number three. Time to introduce yourself. And my recommendation here is to introduce yourself by yourself rather than asking someone to introduce you to the team. First, you are a grown-up person, you're a professional and you are capable to do this yourself. Secondly, it helps to eliminate some sort of possible distance between you and the team and help to start building mutual connection instantly. So during the introduction, make sure to use the speech that you have prepared in advance. I would recommend holding this under 1 minute long so that you're not going to give a long-lasting story about yourself and about your achievements, but you're giving the grasp, an idea of who you are, what have you achieved, and what are you capable to do. As we are keeping our introduction not really long, what I would recommend doing additionally on the top of the information that you are sharing instantly is to share some additional resources where people can get more details about you. Maybe this is your website, or maybe some social media like LinkedIn profile, or potentially you have a YouTube channel. If you can give these details, links and resources to your team, it would be even more beneficial for building your leadership and for setting up your mutual connections and professional relationships. This will give a chance to people to get to know you better during their spare time and potentially to come up with some ideas on how can they efficiently collaborate with you. Next tip relates to direct collaboration with people. Obviously, leading them being like a distant star is not an efficient way. No one wants a leader who puts him or herself above everyone else. A leader is someone who is picked by others. That is why it is extremely important to start building your professional relationships from day one. So here, within the third tip, I recommend asking to introduce back. This would work if the team is relatively small, let's say under 5 people. Otherwise, it could be really long and would lead to inefficient time loss. So if the team is not big, I would recommend also to inform them in advance that you are going to ask them about the introduction, not to confuse them during the meeting. Either there is a chance for people to introduce themselves or not. What you would want to do is to let them know that you are going to meet everyone in person, because everyone brings their valuable input to deliver a project, and you should always remember that. That is why a good move would be to let people know you're going to meet everyone in person and that you're going to share the schedule for the upcoming one-on-one meetings so that you will get a chance to get on the same wave with them. We have come to tip number 4, and here my advice is to follow up with everyone after this introduction. Potentially, the best way would be to send an email to everybody from your team. What are you going to tell them? That you are really excited about joining this amazing team. You are looking forward to the upcoming goals and achievements that you will be able to hit together. What is more, I would recommend including some professional tips or links in your email so that people would get more value out of the first meeting with you. Potentially, this could be links to professional articles, blogs, or maybe channels. Anything that you feel would work beneficially for people and would bring them value. What is really important is to include the one-on-one meetings information or schedule, if you already have it, with the team within this your follow-up email. It will give people a chance to understand when they should expect these meetings, to get prepared for them, and to put this event in their schedule. Now you know my 4-step formula for efficient and professional introduction to the new team and steps to start building your strong professional relationships with them. I want you to remember that projects are delivered by people. And you're going to work with people and you're going to be surrounded by people. And you definitely don't want to be just a manager, but you want to be a leader. And a leader is someone who is chosen by people, so you want the team to choose you as a leader. You start building your professional relationships from day one. You need to invest in people and invest in your team. And you need to show that you value them and you want to be a part of this team.